Alright guys, C-Force MX here. We're here at Ott Park again for a solo ride here. Practice my my attack position here. I went to the Moto Academy, so I don't know if you guys know what that is, but basically you might know AJ Cantanzaro, pro supercross rider. He's a coach on the Moto Academy. Now I didn't get coached by him. It was Coach Mitchell Prescott that was there that day. Ooh. Go around. If I can kind of test out the trail here, see if I can get around these How deep is it? Not that deep at all. Holy cow, I already got arm pump from just doing that. I need to work on it. But yeah, like I said, the Moto Academy, right? So that was last week. It's actually exactly a week ago from today. I went up to Deer Creek MX in Sheridan, which is like an hour away. And I was there from like 9:30 in the morning to 4:30 in the afternoon. It was an all-day thing. We practiced corners, jumps, rhythm sections. We even practiced like shifting, upshifting, downshifting while standing, which I had never done up until that point, so I was pretty bad at it. But we also Also, we practice like standing positions. So like, now here's a beginner talking to people trying to give them advice. So a lot of you guys probably already know this, but just in case you don't, there are some people that are brand new to riding that watch my channel that are even like newer than me. So I'll just explain it for those people. So basically what you want to do is you want to have the ball of your foot on the pegs. You don't want your heel, you want the ball, okay? And you want your toes to be turned in, okay? Not out, because they could snag like a branch or something. It could be really bad. You want your toes facing in, and then you want your balls of your feet on the pegs, okay? And then you want to kind of like do a calf extension almost, and like even out, like level out your foot so that you're not like going like up like that. You want to be like more straight like that. And then you want to be hugging, not too tight, but tight enough. You want to be hugging like the middle of the frame here of the bike with your knees, okay? And then also you want to be kind of like have like bent knees, and you want to be kind of leaned over and kind of like a attack position. You want to be kind of leaning over the front number plate, you know. Cool stuff, right? So I don't even know if I need my goggles, to be honest. Let me try without. Attack position. It's actually really good because too Damn, dude, my hands are cooking. But yeah, like I said, Moto Academy was really cool. If you guys are just getting into like riding motocross, especially like track riding, I highly recommend you check it out. See if they're coming to a track near where you live, so you don't have to like drive too far. And just be prepared. Bring a lot of water if you plan on going. It's also pretty expensive too. The VIP ticket, which actually my dad actually paid for 50% of it, it's like $325 or something like that. It's pretty expensive, but I'm telling you it's worth it, because you're going to practice things that you're very uncomfortable with, and you're going to get actually pretty decent at it. Okay, the way they do these is they section off the track. They actually section off the track. So like at least for Deer Creek, when I went a week ago, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it was 2 weeks ago. I keep saying a week ago. It was 2 weeks ago that I went to the Moto Academy. 2 weeks ago exactly. So 2 weeks ago, they actually rented out the whole track. So there were no actual, if you weren't in the class, you weren't there, basically. So the whole track was open to just the class, which was nice. And we got to section off different corners and different jumps on the track. So we got to go and do the corners, and then we would go kind of make our own little circuit, and we would go around and around and around and do the same corner over and over and over again until we got it. And let me tell you, corners are not pretty much anything on track. And you'll see if you watch the Diamond State Moto Complex video that came out like Monday, I'm pretty sure is when it came out. If you watch that, you'll see I'm not very good at track. Okay, I'm not good at jumps, I'm not good at corners, I'm not good at even the straights. I'm very new to it. Okay, but trails, I've been riding trails for like 7 years at this point. So trails is kind of my strong suit. I love riding trails. It's kind of my thing. Some people prefer riding motocross over trails or enduro or different types of riding. But I'm telling you, even if you're like an avid trail rider or enduro rider, doing these motocross courses will make you better across the board, because it's the same, you're on the same bike, you're using the same mechanics, you're just breaking the bad habits. And you'll apply that, if you apply that to the type of riding that you enjoy, like I'm trying to do here, you will be better. That's just how it is. I might ride this small little trail to the whatchamacallit, to the overpass and back. I might ride that a few times. And I'll probably be done after that. it doesn't smell great. Coming around this corner, there's another one. Oh my gosh, that's woo! Oh my gosh. Holy hell. Guys, I'm soaked. I don't know if you guys could see that. I'm gonna try to wipe you off. But yeah, dude, I was trying to ride that line on the side of it, and then I dropped right in, and I was like, oh, it's not gonna be that bad because all of these are pretty shallow, right? No, that one, bro, that one got me good. Oh my gosh. Now I'm gonna be wet for the rest of this. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be out here though. I didn't plan on riding for that long. But it doesn't smell good. That's for damn sure. I might do a couple like rounds of here, like doing circuits, trying to see if I can master a turn here. Yeah, I might do that and then call it, cause yeah, dude, yeah, I'm soaked. All right. Now my glasses are all fricked. Oh yeah, I should have been wearing my goggles. Now I know I'm gonna wear my goggles on the way back. Gonna be in second, okay? I'm gonna come around. I can't see anything. Hang on. I need to wipe off my I need to do a better job wiping this off, because I can't see anything. Yeah. All right. It's a little better. It's a little better. But great. Now I need to wash all my gear now. Fantastic. Fan-frickin-tastic. Well, at least I got it on video. Yeah, I completely got drenched with that. I'm just gonna head back. Holy hell. Yeah, maybe I ended off with some wheelie practice, or maybe practicing that turn or something, like standing, turning, or something like that. Maybe. That'd be cool. Hopefully you guys will be able to see. I don't know if the video is frick now, because I'm wiping the camera with wet freaking gloves, so I don't know if that's doing anything. I don't know what's that way. I kind of don't want to go that way because I'm by myself. I don't want to get lost. But yeah, I know it's probably a bit more talking than it is riding, this video, but I don't know, I kind of like talking, so you know, whatever, you know. And I couldn't really rip it either because of all the puddles. That actually scared me, bro, like legit. Right now I'm going to try shifting up while standing. Hopefully I don't hit false neutral. There we go. I did it. Switching into turns. Alright guys, this is probably going to be towards the end of the video, but now I'm going to be kind of practicing turns. You kind of saw me do that a little bit, but I'm going to do it a little bit more. Yeah, my bike is caked from that. Once again, I'm going to try to flip into second while standing. Alright, perfect. So for turns, what you want to do is you want to be still in the attack position, but you want to be like more over your front number plate so that the weight distribution is more on your front wheel. Okay, what that's going to do is it's going to keep, especially for like ruts, what it's going to do is it's going to keep your tire in the rut without bouncing all over the place and trying, like, you know, you got to turn that. Like, no, you shouldn't have to turn your handlebars at all in a turn. Okay, it should be lean and put your weight up front and kind of follow the rut with your eyes. Okay, but you don't want to look straight down. You kind of want to look, as you're coming into a turn, you want to look halfway through the turn, and then once you get to the halfway point, you want to look out of the turn on what's coming up next. It's kind of what Coach Mitchell described it. And I've been trying to do this all in second gear because, well, first, doing it in first is not that fun, but doing it in second gives me the practice I need to do turns on an actual track, because you will be in second. You will not be lower than second gear on a track. Okay, and that's something I did not know up until 2 weeks ago. I was riding in first sometimes, you know, and now looking back, I understand why they're like, yeah, you need to, at least the lowest gear you will ever be on a track is second gear. Okay, never first, because of false neutral, and also it's too slow, you know, stuff like that. So I think for now, I think I'm about done. Yeah, I might rip the actually might rip the Damn. All right, that's the end of the video, guys. I know it was a lot of talking and a lot less riding, but I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. Yeah, see you guys in the next one.